this video, I am going to explain how you can exploit Bolt machine on TryHackMe. It is a content management system. Like WordPress is also a content management system. You can also call it as a CMS. Now, open your TryHackMe account and go to Bolt machine. Click on Start Machine to start it. It will take approx 1 minute to give you IP address of this machine. To access this machine, you need to set up VPN. To set up VPN, you need to download VPN files. For that, you can click on Access Machines button. Therefore, click on Open VPN. Here you can download your Open VPN file. After downloading this, you can open your Terminator and set up your VPN. And it is a one-time file. If you are downloading it one time, you can use this VPN file for multiple machines. So it is a unique VPN file only for a particular user. Now open Terminator and try to log in as a root to connect to the VPN. So to extend the Terminator, use Windows up arrow. Now to split this, you can use Ctrl Shift E. By this you can split this. To split it horizontally, you can press Ctrl Shift O. Now to log in as a root, you can use command sudo -i. So it is mandatory to log in as a root user to access VPN. Default password of Kali user is Kali. And to clear the screen, you can use Ctrl L, else you can use command clear. To find current logged in user, you can use command who am I. So here you can see we are logged in as a root. Now to connect to the VPN, we need to change the directory to a folder where we have downloaded our VPN file. So I have downloaded my VPN file into home/kali/desktop/tryhackme folder. So I will simply change this directory by cd, means change directory /home/kali/desktop/tryhackme. Now to connect to the VPN, I will use command openvpn space our file name. So our file was decryptor.ovpn. This file we have downloaded this file from TryHackMe. Now we are successfully connected to the VPN. Open web browser and here you can see we have IP address of our target machine. So simply copy this IP, open Terminator and try to ping to this IP to check whether it is live or not. Paste IP by Ctrl Shift V. You can see there are TTL requests, means we are successfully connected to the VPN and we are able to access our target system. Now we need to perform some scanning. So for that we can use nmap. To check open ports of this target system, you can use command nmap -P n and target machine's IP. So paste IP by Ctrl Shift V and press enter. Meanwhile, open Firefox browser and scroll down below to find its task. So our first task is deploy the machine. So this room is designed for users to get familiar with the Bolt CMS and how it can be exploited using authenticated remote code execution. You should wait for at least 3 to 4 minutes for the machine to start properly. Okay. So there is no answer needed. Click on completed and move ahead to task 2. Just minimize this. Click on task 2. So here is our first challenge is once we successfully deployed the VM, enumerate the before finding the flag in the machine. So what is the port number as a web server with the CMS running? Open Terminator and you can see our nmap scanning is done and there are total 3 ports open. First is 22, another one is 80 and thereafter 8000. So 8000 is HTTP alternative. Let's try to access our target system in Firefox. Open Firefox, open a new tab and paste our target system IP and hit the enter button. So our HTTP's default port number is 80 and on 80 it is showing Ubuntu server. So let's try to open it using 8000 port. So you use IP address :8000 and hit the enter button. After 8000 you can see we are successfully able to access this, means port of CMS is 8000. So our first answer is 8000 and click on submit. Our answer is correct. Now another task is what is the username we can find in the CMS. Okay, for that we will simply analyze our target site. Just scroll down below. Nothing is here. Just scroll down below. Okay, so it is showing that hey guys, I suppose this is our secret group, right? I posted my first message for our readers today, but there seems to be a lot of free space out there. Please check it out. My password is boltadmin123. So it is showing its password. So you can simply select and copy this password, open a lip pad and save that password anywhere. So password is equal to boltadmin123. Now we need to find username. So to find username, you can see in regards it is showing Jake and admin. Let's copy this admin and paste it into a TryHackMe and click on submit. Okay, it is giving us error, means admin is not our password. Now just use small a and click on submit. No, this is also not our password. So it was a Jake. So let's try to use Jake, J small, and click on submit. This is also wrong answer. Use J as a capital. Click on submit. This is also a wrong answer. Okay. Open site again and try to analyze more. Just scroll down below and there is one message like, hello, welcome to this site, my self Jake and my username is Bolt. Okay, this is our username. Copy this username and paste it into TryHackMe. Click on submit. It's showing that our answer is correct. We have successfully found username as well as password. So just enter our username in LeapPad is Bolt and copy our password. So our password was boltadmin123. Now open TryHackMe and our third question is, what is the password we can find for the username? So it was a boltadmin123. In LeapPad you can see it is boltadmin123. Copy this and paste it into TryHackMe. Click on submit. After submitting this, you can see it is showing our answer is correct. Now our fourth task is, what version of CMS is installed on the server. So it is a Bolt CMS panel and we need to find its version. Just scroll down below and see it is showing its version in footer or not. So it is not showing its version in footer. Now let's try to log into this. To log into this, open a new tab and find Bolt CMS, a default login page, and hit the enter button. On Google you can find default login page for this Bolt CMS. Okay, scroll down below, manual/login. There is one GitHub repo. Okay, nothing is there. Open a GitHub repo. Meanwhile, open our target site and try to find any default login pages like /admin and other things. So use /login. Oh, sorry, it was my mistake. Use login. Sorry, it's redirected to bing.com. Copy our target URL. Open browser and use http:// extension for a hypertext transfer protocol. http:// and paste our URL. Okay, it is redirected to 404 page not found. Use another login page like admin and hit the enter button. So it is also showing that 404 not found. So use another, like it is a Bolt server. So try to log into Bolt and it is redirected to login page of Bolt. Now we have successfully found a login page. We already have username as well as password which we have copied into LeapPad. So just use those credential. Username was Bolt and password was boltadmin123. Cross verify it using LeapPad. So it is boltadmin123. Copy this and paste it into browser by Ctrl V. Click on log on. We have successfully logged into a Bolt server. Now just scroll down below in footer where you can find a Bolt current version. So it is loading now. In last you can see it is showing Bolt 3.7.1. So it is our target systems version. Open try hack me and enter here 3.7.1. Click on submit. It is showing that your answer is incorrect. Okay, so I think I should try another one. Go to Bolt CMS. Our answer is correct, but still it is showing that error. In try hack me you can see it is showing us example like name 1.1.1. So in footer you can see it is showing that Bolt 3.7.1. Let's try to enter that in format of name. So instead of name we will use Bolt B capital and 3.7.1. Click on submit and our answer is correct. Okay, we have successfully found this. Now there is an exploit for a previous version of this CMS which allows authenticated remote code execution. Find it on exploit DB. What's EDB ID? Now we need to find its EDB ID. So open a new tab and search for exploit DB. So its official URL is exploit-db.com. Okay, it is loaded now. Exploit database. Here in search box enter our target CMS. So it is a Bolt CMS. Search for Bolt and it will display all exploits of this Bolt server. So in second option you can see it is showing Bolt CMS 3.7.0 authenticated remote code execution. Means this is RC execution vulnerability. And click on that. Copy its EDB ID and open try hack me and paste that EDB ID. Okay, so it had asked us that for previous versions exploit. So it is previous version 3.7.0 and currently our target system is having 3.7.1 version. Now another question is Metasploit recently added an exploit module for this vulnerability. What is the full path of this exploit? Now we need to find its full path. For that we will use Metasploit framework and it is showing that its answer format. Now open Terminator and use command msf console. Msf means Metasploit framework console. So it will take some time to log in as a Metasploit user. Meanwhile we will set up our REST requirements. So our target system's IP is 10.10.109.130. So enter it into our lippad target IP and paste it here. And our let's find our local system's IP. So use here lhost. Open Terminator and use command IP space A. It will display our localhost IP. So it is 10.9.10.208. Copy this IP. Right click, copy. Open a lippad and paste that IP into localhost. Remove that subnet by /16. Open terminal and it is starting our Metasploit framework console. Okay, our Metasploit framework console is loaded. To extend this you can use Ctrl Shift X command. Now to clear the screen you can use Ctrl L, else you can use clear command. Here we need to find exploit of Bolt. So you can simply use command search and Bolt. After this you can see there are total 2 exploits. So second one exploit is Unix web app Bolt authenticated RC. So this is our target exploit. You can just copy this exploit code, right click, copy, open web browser and paste it into answer format and click on submit. Now we have done with our exploit. Next question is set up lhost, lport, rhost, username and password. Now we need to set up this on our Metasploit framework. So for that we will use here command use and paste that exploit code. Is what you can do, you can simply remove this and use its number. So its number is 1, you can use simply use 1. You can see it is showing 1, so use 1 and I hit the enter button. After this you can see it has successfully set up our exploit as authenticated RC. Now to display its option, use command show options. There are plenty of options like you need password and it is showing yes in required field. So to set password, use command set password and password was bolt admin 123. You can cross verify it using a lip pad. So it is showing that bolt admin 123. Hit the enter button. Now another option is rhost. So rhost is our target system's IP and it is required. So our target system IP is 10.10.109.130. Copy this, open Terminator and set this set rhosts and paste it by Ctrl Shift V. Hit the enter button. Okay, my system is currently getting hanged, that's why. Okay, we have successfully set up rhost. Now another option is rport. It is showing that rport is already set up as 8000. So on 8000 it have installed bolt CMS, so we don't need to change that. Another option is username. To set up username, use command set username as a bolt. So I'm just entering here set username bolt and hit the enter button. After entering into this, you can see we have successfully set up our username, password and our host. Now we need to configure our localhost setting. To find our localhost IP, we have already copied it into our lip pad. Open lip pad and copy our host IP. So it is 10.9.10.208. Simply copy this and open Terminator and set lhost as our IP. So just paste it using Ctrl Shift V and hit the enter button. Now we have done with password, rhost, username, lhost, means we have filled every required information. Now to exploit this, you can use command exploit, else you can use run command. After exploit command, it will start exploiting RC vulnerability on our target system. It will take approx 1 to 2 minutes to exploit this. Meanwhile, we can open Firefox browser and answer REST questions. So simply open your web browser and in set the lhost, lport, rhost, username, password in MSF console before running the exploit. Hit the completed button. Now we have done with all the questions. Only last question is remained. So it is showing that look for the flag.txt inside the machine. For that, open Terminator and let's try to check whether we have exploited remote code execution vulnerability on our target system or not. So open Terminator and I think we have successfully exploited this. It is not showing any shell. Let's try to check by whoami command whether we are getting any shell or not. So after whoami, it will display current user. Hit the enter button. So it is showing us we are logged in as a root user, means we are successfully logged exploited our target system. Now to stabilize this window, we can use Python. So use command python -c single inverted comma, then import pty semicolon pty dot spawn. My system is getting stuck and it is running very slowly. Okay, then round bracket double inverted comma /bin /bash. Close this double inverted comma, close round bracket and single inverted comma. Hit the enter button and it is showing that python not found. Okay, python is not installed. Okay, this doesn't matter, we can use our commands here. Use ls to list all the files. on our present working directory. So there is one file index.html. Let's try to change directory to /root. So it is home directory of root user. Simply use command cd for changing the directory /root and hit the enter button. And it is showing just use ls, and here you can see it is showing nothing. Now let's switch the directory to parent directory. So our parent directory is slash, so use command cd slash and hit the enter button. Use ls to list all the files and folder. Now there are plenty of files and folders. There is one folder called home, so let's try to change directory to that home folder. So use cd/home and ls command to list all files. Use ls, and there is our flag.txt. To display its content, we can use command cat. So use cat flag.txt to find flag of our target system. We have successfully captured the flag. It is THM who doesn't loves bolt, right? Okay, just select this flag, right click and copy. Now open a web browser and paste the flag.txt into last option. So it is showing that look for the flag.txt inside the machine. You need to paste your copied flag here and click on submit to submit our flag. So we have successfully found flag of our target system. Hope you found this video helpful. If you like this video, then don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. And if you are interested into learning ethical hacking, penetration testing or bug bounty hunting, then you can enroll into my course. I have given my course link into the description. Please check it out. Thank you for watching.